So I got an M out of asshole this week.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's get into it. Okay, this says, I think it will become obvious that my sister and I have taken very different paths in life.
Okay.
I love her very much, but she is not well. I have had custody of my niece since she was 6 months old.
Oh, this ain't a funny story. Okay.
Well, my sister is going to jail for at least the next 7 years.
This is a Sprinkler episode. Okay. All right.
My niece's name is a perfect example of my sister's thought process.
Oh, no.
Honest to God, I'm just going to spell it first. Honest to God, she named her spelled Synnamin, pronounced Synnamin. I have had my sister's parental rights severed. My parents and her fought me on it. Don't care. My parents have never contributed to her upbringing, but they have given lots of unwanted advice. I adopted my daughter and changed her name to Simone.
Okay, praise the Lord.
My parents think I'm being cruel to my sister. What my sister thinks is not allowed here. I don't understand that part, but she said,
okay, she don't care.
Yeah. So she said she feels completely justified in changing her name. She said, I don't think I'm wrong. I am not looking for validation. I want to know if I'm missing something that my parents and sister can't communicate coherently. So she wants to know if she the asshole for changing her niece's name to Simone from Synnamin.
Honestly, she could just change how it was spelled and it would have been all right. But somebody needs to intervene. I'm sorry. That was foolish. I'm not mad she changed it to Simone. Not one bit.
No.
Somebody needed to intervene. It was out of control.
Somebody had to be the adult
because
in this situation.
She's thinking about the little girl. She's not worried about her sister. She's like, what type of life this girl gonna have? Her name spelt like this. Who gonna take her serious? Who's gonna want to hire her? Nobody.
Not even just spelled that way.
But it's like
even being pronounced Synnamin.
That ain't even how it was spelled.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever guess the girl name is Synnamin.
She's trying to be unique with the spelling. I get it. But at the same time,
the name Synnamin was enough. It didn't need no extra shit.
It doesn't matter whether it's a job application, whatever it is. If I see somebody's name, no matter how it's spelled, if it's pronounced Synnamin, like let's just say I see that name come across my screen and I'm going to sit there for at least a couple minutes like, it can't be pronounced Synnamin. Maybe it's Synnamin. Synnamin.
Synnamin is better than Synnamin.
My brain would be like, there's no way her name is actually Synnamin. I have to be spelling it wrong.
Synnamin. I'm mad at how she spelled it. But I'm not mad at the Synnamin. I'd be mad at the
Synnamin. That is 100% a stripper name.
My thought would be her mama trying to be different, trying to be unique.
Oh, yeah. I would have thought that too.
Whatever.
I would have thought that too. But I definitely still would have thought that is a stripper name.
And I probably would have went by the nickname of Cindy or something. Like when
Cindy. People gonna call it Cinnabon.
Sin or something like that. Hell, Cynthia. It'd be something.
I mean, the name Simone is fine too. It's a little boring, but
I think she was just trying to save that girl life. She like, look, we not doing this.
But I chose that one because I feel like
I think she the only one who give a damn about the little girl at this point.
Yeah.
Like I think she the only one even care about the little girl.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't think she like her sister as much as she trying to make it seem like she
hate that girl.
I'm like,
she hates
talking about how much you love her. I'm like, I don't think you like. I
think she has love for her, but because that's her sister. But she just like, I gotta save you from yourself. Is what it seemed like she doing. Like you can't raise this little girl.
I mean, moral of the story is no, she's not wrong. She's not the asshole. Mainly because if you've adopted her already,
she your child. You can do
that's
what
your
you
right
what
to
you
change
want.
their name if you want to. I'm glad you did.
A lot of people who adopt kids do that.
Mm-hmm. But I think it just also brings up the whole thing again, where it's like people need to be careful about what they name in their children.
I mean, I'm not mad at Synnamin. I'm not. But the way she spelled it was utterly ridiculous.
Whether it's how you spell it or what it actually is.
I'm not mad at it.
Put a little more thought into what you name your kids.
I
And
ain't
think
mad at it.
about how that might impact them down the line.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it though.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the name Synnamin. I'm just talking about in general.
'Cause these names are getting out
we've
of
worked
control.
in pharmacy before. We've seen some crazy names.
And you like, who did this?
Exactly.
And you looking like, and then you looking at them. Then you looking at that.
And then here's the other thing. Like, I'm sorry. This might sound a little bad, but if you know you got a unique name, don't be surprised when people is like when they act like that's a unique name.
Well, it's not unique to them. That's the problem.
True. But like, I'll give you an example. And honestly, I didn't meet this person. I've heard of somebody whose name was Lawnita. Spelled Lawwn, like a lawn, with Ita at the end.
Makes sense.
And I was like,
I've heard that name before.
I've only heard it once.
Oh, I've heard it before. It's not too bad. You know,
Lil Wayne was bad.
Who?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne?
And like Lil Wayne.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But I would never, like, if that was my name, I wouldn't be surprised if people was like, huh. I wouldn't act like that's just a Jade or a Jocelyn.
I honestly am petty enough. If I dislike my name, I would just change it. I would just make up a nickname for me and keep it moving. Won't even tell nobody.
Yeah, I mean, on applications for jobs, you can actually do that.
Yeah, you can.
That's why I'm pretty sure my old boss people probably think his real name is AJ.
They should have enough common sense to know that's not his fucking name.
You never know. They should know
nowadays. That stands for a first name that starts with an A and he's a junior.
He's not.
Everyone, well, that's his middle name. Whatever. Like, we know it stands for something. Like, we know it stands for something.
You would be surprised, Jay.
I mean, it probably is somebody whose real name is A.J. Like, you never know these days.
Exactly. I met somebody named
A.J. That's the name.
I met somebody who legit had the name Alfredo Saucedo.
No.
Yes.
If you knew the last name was Saucedo, why would you name them Alfredo? Some people just be playing with people's lives. And I just feel like that's so... Why would you knew that last name when you came up with that first name?
Yeah, Alfredo Saucedo.
And they just giggling to themselves. That poor child.
But that's what I mean.
Because I've met somebody named Alfredo, but their last name was not Saucedo.
Yeah, Alfredo Saucedo.
That's disrespectful. I'd be so mad.
That's what I mean when I say people need to put a little more thought into what they're naming their kids.
Have you seen like the people who name me like John Johnson and that type of stupid stuff?
I mean, my dog name was Alex Alexander.
That is a dog. That is not a person.
But people do it too.
Your dog name can be Riff Raff. It don't matter. It's a dog.
Well, hey.
It's bad enough the vet be giving them last names and birthdays.
Why wouldn't they have last names and birthdays?
I don't believe that a dog got a birthday. People don't want to hear it.
Why
the dog exists. It don't have a damn birthday.
But they're born on a certain day.
They have a day of birth. They don't have a birthday.
Okay, so what is the difference between a day of birth and a birthday?
A celebration. I'm not celebrating no dog birthday.
Okay.
I'm not celebrating no dog birthday.
Okay, I see your distinction.
Like, yes, they're not the same. They have a day of birth. They do not have a birthday.
Well,
it's foolishness to me. God, no, Christina, bless her heart, didn't know her cat birthday. They wouldn't give her the information. She's like, it's a cat. I don't know the damn birthday.
I don't know Zephyr's birthday.
That vet wasn't playing with her ass. She's like, what date did y'all put? I don't know.
I'm like, sometime in 2020. I said, all I remember is that I got her 6 months after she was born. That's all I know. I don't know when she was born.
6 human months that is. You don't know when. Girl, I ain't got time for that mess.
I don't do the whole birthday celebration thing.
Now, I'm not going to lie. A dog and a birthday hat is cute. It's
Now
cute.
that's the one that I don't agree with. I don't agree with putting pets in clothes.
Why not? If I had a pet, it'd be in fucking clothes.
I know it wouldn't. I think it looks so damn silly.
It's so
and people
fun.
think that it looks so cute.
I love it.
And
I love a greyhound in a sweater. I love it. I love when I see the rich people walking their pets in their sweaters and shit. I love it.
I'd be thinking to myself, take that goddamn sweater off that goddamn dog.
This one dude I used to go to high school with, his mama, she had a fun inside joke for herself. Her dogs were fat as shit, and she used to buy them dog tracksuits and laugh because she got that fat ass dog in a tracksuit.
I ain't got time for people. I do not have time for people.
While she feeding him lunch meat. Girl, that's why he fat.
Feeding them human food. I mean, you want to put your dog in clothes and stuff. It's hey, do you?
I said what I said about that birthday. People don't agree with me, but
people don't agree with me about
I said what I said.
People don't agree with me about the clothes thing too. And I'm just like,
clothes are just fun. You know
I
what
just
I want
don't
to get? It's not a dog. Okay, so you know how they have the little porch geese that you put, the little geese you put on your porch?
No.
Not the geese, the ducks. And they have the fun little outfits.
No.
Oh, look it up. It's fun. But I'm thinking about doing it.
Jay, you got enough going on.
I sure do.
Like,
if I come home, if Victor see me come home with a fucking decorative duck with a raincoat on, he'd be like, girl, get it together.
Y'all are perfect for each other. I will say that. Y'all are perfect for each other. When you have found your soulmate, stick with them because they, man, they are the picture.
Well, that we put each other through.
And man, do they put each other through some foolishness. I mean, I think I told Jay
multiple times.
Less than 3 months after I even met this woman, like we started hanging out. I think I told her, I said, you know what?
If I was your man, I'd leave you.
I said, if I was him, I'd break up with you. And if I was you, I'd break up with him. I said, because y'all are nuts. I was like, I couldn't take either one of y'all. Which, I don't know how. Honestly, some days I'll be like, how are me and Jay even friends? Sometimes we are so different.
But we're so alike in other ways.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll be like, how do you deal with Jay?
Okay, because
I'm
so lovable when I'm not annoying, and so are you.
And I was gonna say, at the same time, how the fuck does Jay deal with me?
We be dealing with it. See, it's the same dynamic I have with Victor. I have with you too.
Because let's be for real. Personality-wise, we're a bit oil and water.
Yeah.
Like, I am rigid. I like things done a certain way.
And I just be living.
And you just be like,
living
all over. Like Pocahontas got just the color of the wind. And I be like, chill the fuck out.
And I'm like, hey, what you mean? You like, girl.
And that's when I be like, okay, just go. Go somewhere. Because
one day, that day, when we was at work, it was early as shit too. I come in, pop, then you like,
girl, not today.
You like, not today. And what I do? Fine.
Bop your ass right back out.
Dance like, fine. I'm in a good mood somewhere else. You ain't ruining my day.
I just be like, yeah. And people will take that, like me saying not today, people will take that, oh, she in a bad mood. No, it's barely 8 a.m. I haven't even woke up yet. So I'm like, I'm in a great mood. I'm just not awake.
Is that the same day that later on you talk about my fucking Capris? Is that the same day?
Probably. So Jay comes to work, right? We used to work. So the last office job that I had, Jay was working in these pants that were clearly meant to be full-length pants. Clearly meant to be full-length. Wait, let me tell this story. They were meant to be full-length pants.
They what?
She was walking around. So she was standing in the doorway of my office. And I just so happened to look at her feet. And I was like, why can I see the entirety of her ankles? And I said, Jay, what's going on with your pants? And she said, these are capris. I said, those are not no damn capris.
They were.
And she swore up and
They
were
were
that those were capris. And you know what happened? She comes to me like a day or two later and said, Victor said the same damn thing. I said, because they not fucking capris.
They said they were. Now, here's where I went wrong, though, because I'm short and I should have got petite capris. I got regular capris, so they just look like flooding ass fucking pants.
She was waiting for a storm. I will tell you that.
I don't know. Leather Birkenstocks. You were like, girl, get the fuck out of here.
She said she ain't never wore them pants again.
I donated them. I got them pants the fuck away from me.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, Monet, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I went to Monet house in them fucking pants.
She said the same thing, didn't she?
I came in. She goes, "You just be wearing any fucking thing." I was like, "No, fuck it, I ain't wearing these pants no more."
That's now 3 people. 3 people telling this woman. Now, why did it have to make it to 3 people to see her with these fucking pants
because
on?
I am an individual, and if I wanted to still, after she was like, "You just be wearing any fucking thing," like she was disgusted with these fucking pants.
I wasn't disgusted, but I felt like I would not have been a good friend if I continued to let you walk around with them on.
Your water bill high so crazy. I think you fucking said. I said, what? These are capris.
Girl, I'm like, no, those are not fucking capris. Like, those are flooding ass pants.
They were wide leg capris. I was being trendy, and I quickly donated them because I didn't want to be involved anymore. See how they bullied me out of my pants?
I was helping that girl.
Oh, I got bullied out of my fucking pants.
I don't know how Victor let your ass leave the house with them damn things on without saying something.
I don't think he realized I had them on.
I was like, what is going on? And you know what? I'm going to talk about this.
What?
Because I did that with somebody else too.
Who?
Pastels.
Look, what you did was ruthless.
No. So I have
you like, no.
I have a work friend. Same way I came to Jade. It was literally, I am packaging some pills in the back of the pharmacy. It is just me and her back there. No one else.
You didn't have to say it.
And
I stand
again, friend.
Ooh, excuse me.
So
my bad, y'all.
She walked past me and she had on these like pastel purple pants and a pastel pink shirt. Not anywhere near the color of the uniform that we're supposed to have on. So that one is what made it stand out to me. Was like, oh, she ain't got on purple scrubs.
Like Eric, like we both do.
Yeah. So I looked, I said, what's going on with your clothes? Again, it's just me and her back there, nobody else. And she said, oh, I thought I looked good today. I said, oh, my bad. I'm like,
Okay, my bad meant you're wrong and I'm sorry. I told you the truth.
Yeah, I'm like, my bad. I had never seen her dressed like that before. And I had seen like some of the stuff that she had worn around me. I was like, oh, that's actually cute. So when I saw her come in with that, I was like, oh, she must be having a bad day or something. Now, if she was having a bad day and mentally, unstable or something, and I just was like, oh, well, whoop-de-doo, then I would have been wrong if something would have happened to her and she been struggling mentally. And I ain't take the fact that her attire.
Disheveled appearance.
Yeah. Because for somebody that don't typically look disheveled to all of a sudden start looking disheveled, that's something going on.
I would have thought, maybe she just needs to wash clothes. And this is what was left.
She then proceeds to go and tell the whole pharmacy that I said something about her clothes. I said, see, that was
now. Why would she do that?
I was like, that was between me and you. You ain't
and
have
everybody
to go to the
else
pharmacy.
thought it. I just asked.
Exactly. Now the part I was wrong for, because
you was wrong,
and I admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
So she was gone to deliver some drugs to one of the units in the hospital. And I was talking to one of the male pharmacy techs. And somehow we get on the topic of like LGBTQ and stuff like that. and he's gay, and he says something about, oh, he's joking around, but he's like, oh yeah, to be a part of our group, you have to look a certain type of way or something like that. You have to look presentable or something like that, he said.
What you say.
And I said, oh, so don't come here looking like, what's her name?
See, that was mean. That was mean.
And I said that. And I immediately told him, because he's messy. And he was like, I'm telling. I said, you ain't even got to, because I plan to tell him myself. So I tried to call her because she was on the run. She didn't answer. So as soon as she walked back to the, I said, I said it. And immediately after I said it, I was like, you shouldn't have said that. But she laughed it off, and she still brings that shit up every time I see her.
But I bet she ain't wore that shit again.
Yes, she did.
I love that for her. She
love
don't give a fuck about none of y'all.
I love that for her too. I mean, if I liked it, I'd wear it again too. Who gives a fuck what you think?
I just think it was the pastel on pastel. She had jeans
it was the
on.
pastel on pastel to me. I was like, I don't think 2 pastels should, like, pastel from head to toe. That's a lot of pastel.
That ain't even a uniform. Girl, what are you doing?
Especially if it's not even our uniform. But anyway, I digress. Have you... We got to bring this up. And by the time this episode comes out, it's going to be completely irrelevant. But I'm still going to talk about it.
What's up?
Have you been hearing all this shit about people being so mad about the Super Bowl halftime performance?
Yes, I have.
I'm just like...
I don't know what they mad about. Here's my thing. This was not his first time at Super Bowl.
It wasn't?
No. He was there with Shakira and fucking J-Lo when they was on them poles, and everybody was only talking about how good Shakira and J-Lo looked on them fucking poles. Mind you, Shakira got shit that ain't in English.
Is her name, is it Shakira or Shakira?
Whoever's saying it depends on what it is.
Okay.
And I think it's technically Shakira.
Okay. But have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Shakira. Ooh, baby, when you act like that. But anyway. I'm like, yeah. So there go ADHD. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that was not his first time there. And his most important message that he had was in English and on a giant billboard in the back.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
But I damn sure heard about it. It's not like he did it just for the Super Bowl. All of his music is in Spanish. This wasn't a political take he did. All of his music is literally in Spanish. So what was he going to perform if all of his music... And he won a Grammy that same week, so it's not like he's an irrelevant person who they just put on for controversy. Like, he's a very popular artist, so... Yeah. I didn't care if the beats are good. I know how to dance. I didn't need the words.
Right. To my knowledge, I've never heard any of his music.
Yeah, I think it's to your knowledge. You'll be surprised.
I probably did, but I don't know. Yeah. In fact, I thought Bad Bunny was some black chick from Atlanta.
Girl, what?
That's who I thought she was. I didn't know Bad Bunny was a dude.
He's beautiful.
I think I've seen a picture of him. I don't know. But it made me think, you know what? I hope that for the next several years, every year they choose a headliner for the Super Bowl halftime that is of a different culture. They did black last year. They did whatever he is this year.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican.
Which is an American. That's why I don't know what they so mad about.
Yeah, I'm like, that's also American. I say, let's go ahead and add K-pop to the Super Bowl halftime next year.
Oh, they can bring BTS. Everybody will
I got a list.
Shit.
I don't want them to bring BTS.
That's who they gonna choose.
I know they would, but I don't want them.
You know who I want.
I
either
got a list.
ATs, because they will bring a show. Or Stray Kids.
Here's my list of people that I think they should consider for next year's Super Bowl halftime show. You got number 1, Stray Kids. Number 2, Enhypen.
Oh yeah, Enhypen be good.
ATs.
Good show. I think they put on a real good show.
NCT. Any variation.
Which one? Any variation.
Any variation of NCT. The Boys.
Yeah.
TXT.
Yeah, I love TXT.
And P1 Harmony.
I still think ATs will be such a show.
Would kill it.
Especially with they need to bring the pirate theme back if they do it. Oh,
That's their whole lore.
I know, but the shit they had at the concert with the shit, oh, they should do that again.
And then, it's kind of the best of both worlds because K-pop, for the most part, it's a mixture of Korean and English. So, you still get some English thrown in there. And if they have to be a U.S. citizen, then...
They don't, because they had U2, Paul McCartney, and everybody, The Weeknd. They had everybody on there who were not even... I don't even think people know The Weeknd is Canadian. So it's like...
I didn't.
Please, he's not even American either. So I'm like...
technically, he's American. He's just not a U.S. citizen.
Yes. He's from one of the Americas. But
he's from North America, which makes him American. But
he's not a U.S. citizen.
He's not a U.S. citizen.
You know what I meant.
And he might, I don't know if he's a citizen or not. Maybe I heard the cards are hard to come by. So maybe he is, maybe he ain't. I don't know.
He Canadian, and so is Celine Dion, and we love her anyway. So is Deborah Cox. And we love her ass too.
I love Celine Dion.
I'm your lady. You're my man. Now, greatest hits.
I miss those days. But yes, that if you could pick somebody to be at the Super Bowl halftime next year, who would you choose?
Probably ATs. I feel like they shut it down.
ATs, man, they are such good performers.
Down, but I don't like their new songs, so this is out.
I haven't heard their new song. They have a new song.
I know, and I ain't even watched it. Ain't that terrible? I want them to go back in the Rolodex and pull out some old shit from 2004. Because I feel like, what album did they have in 2004? Oh, that was such a good album.
You know,
Inception. Yes.
You know what song has just been on my brain constantly, and I just need to go ahead and listen to it. Sorry, 2004.
Do 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 do. This is my sorry for 2004. And I ain't gonna, what a random song. Right? I ain't gonna mess up no more.
Where is Ruben Sutter?
And somebody church where he should be.
Because I'm like, where is he? Like, that was such a good damn song.
Like, he made it and disappeared. Like, where the fuck he go?
Sometimes that's all you need.
Sorry for. Where'd Jay Holiday go? 2004.
When you start singing it, all it makes me think of, this is my song for real, no doubt.
You know we can't be singing him no more.
Feel the doubt when I walk into the dance
I'm not
floor.
engaging.
We begin to dance slow. Put your arms around me. I'm feeling on your booty.
We cannot engage with this anymore.
Booga 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 booty.
We can't engage with it no more. It's so sad because it was so good.
Oh, that was such a good fucking song. It was completely ridiculous, but it was such a good song.
It was high as hell.
Something was going on.
It was so funny though.
Booga booty.
He laughing while he doing it. Like,
you can't say that and not laugh. Like, if you can, is your soul just dark?
We are not supposed to be doing this.
Look, there's a lot of things I ain't supposed to be doing.
You won't let them go.
I haven't listened to an R. Kelly song in at least 6 years.
And I can't tell, because it's all you've been goddamn singing the past 3 weeks. Like,
singing, yes. And I don't know why, because I haven't even thought about an R. Kelly song in at least the last 6 years. It's hot as fuck in this room.
I'm not hot.
I'm hot, just like an oven. Shut up.
Get it together.
Anyway, since I can't just live, what do you think about this saying?
Yeah.
Or this quote? I don't remember where I got it from. It's just somebody said it and I thought it was nice.
Okay, what did it say?
The best revenge you can get on people living in the gutter is to leave them there.
Sure is.
And I know the context for where I got that from, but it was about a friend that had moved up in their life, and the friend that didn't told them, "Oh, you acting different, you moving different." And it's just like, so you mad at me because I did what I needed to do to have the life that I want, and now you trying to hold that against me like it's a bad thing.
I'm like, don't make me get to my scripture now. Now, God says.
I can't stand you. something is seriously wrong with you. But
it's true. Like when you become a new version, the old self must go.
Mhm.
The old self must die for you to make room for all the new stuff you're gonna be doing with your new self. And if that means it's a couple of friends who gonna have to go, okay, broke Betty. It
Not
was
broke
fun when
Betty.
I was broke too. Bye. And well, it's not even just like a money thing. It's okay, if you feel like you want to do more and all you doing is complaining about what you don't have, but no plans for how you gonna get out. And then I make a way out and you still complaining about changeable ass shit to me. Well, I'm going to get irritated and go, well, change it then. And then I'm the bad guy when I say, well, we'll change it.
Literally.
He keep cheating on me. Quit going back.
Yeah.
My God, today. Like, I don't.
Yeah, and every time, because it's not the first time we brought something like that up.
Sure ain't.
And every single time we do, we get...
We terrible friends.
Not necessarily women, but men, they will, every single time, there's at least one guy that will comment and be like, you guys sound like terrible friends. One of them even commented and was like, I refuse to just dump my friends just because I moved up. And I'm like, no one said you had to dump your friends because you are where you want to be in life. But don't allow your friends to drag you down because they don't want to move.
But then there are the people. Now, people ain't gonna like when I say this.
Uh-oh.
There are people that deliberately hang out with people that are doing worse with them than
to
them,
make
so they
themselves
can feel better
better
about themselves. They want to keep that. They don't want them people moving up because who gonna make them feel good?
See, I'm the opposite of that. I want to hang out with people that's doing better than me.
But I'm saying some people are like that.
Because
they like that. They get an ego stroke. Look at your broke ass,
your stupid ass.
Yes, I'm better than you, and you're not.
And I ain't never say it, so you can't be mad at me.
Because I'm just gonna imply it.
I'm just gonna do
I'm gonna
shit.
call everything you do little or cute.
Oh, it's just
I love that for
that's
you.
Not
for me, but you do you.
I love that for you. All of that for you. Ooh, I got hit with that by somebody.
And I love when I flatten your tires, bitch, and I'm gonna love that for you. And it's like, but I'm the bad guy.
I don't like the I love that for you. Mainly
because sometimes it is positive, like
Jay. It's fine. It's fine. Ignore us. We're dramatic, that's all. At this point, y'all know we dramatic, so don't be surprised by this. And Jay,
we scream like it was an earthquake.
And Jay screams at least once every episode. So
do. Get your ears ready.
But anyway, yeah, I got hit with the love that for you thing before. And
you like
and honestly, I think I don't like it because when I was introduced to the phrase, it was that it's used in a sarcastic way.
But sometimes it ain't. It depends on who's saying and how I feel about it.
Yes. And if you're saying it via text or not.
Yeah, don't say that.
Text, I can't.
Don't do that. It's automatically negative the moment I see it.
It's automatically negative. Especially if my introduction to it was sarcastic and it's like, are you trying to be sarcastic or do you actually like...
Or do you actually like that for
because
me?
why wouldn't you love that for yourself too if you had it?
Yeah, because sometimes if you got a friend who going through it, she never find good relationships, then she find a good man. You like, I love that for you. I'm so happy for you.
See, I wouldn't even say it that way. I would love it for me too.
Well, y'all would love it for me too.
Exactly. So why add the for you part?
I can't say I love it for us. I don't have it.
Then I would just say, love that.
That's the same as love that for you.
No, love that for you makes it individual. Like it implies that you wouldn't necessarily love it for yourself.
No.
Yes, it does. Cause then why? All it makes me wonder, if you love it for me, would you not love it for yourself?
That's because you got introduced to it from a negative term. When I first got introduced to it was from a positive thing. And then I learned that other little bitches be making it negative. And I said, ooh, I got to watch out now. I don't know what that means. So now I got to look and see who's saying it.
To me, it's no different than somebody saying, if you like it, I love it.
Yeah, that's always shady. Nothing good ever comes from
saying
if you
I
like
love
it,
that
I
for
love
you
it.
is essentially the exact
No,
same
it's
thing.
not.
Different words, same
No,
message.
that's a different tone.
Nah.
Now, if you like it, I love it. It's always shade. It's never ever been said in a nice
maybe
way.
Maybe I also see it that way because I always got to add a little razzle dazzle to everything. So when I used to say, if you like it, I love it, I used to say, if you like it, I love that for you.
And that's your fault. That ain't got nothing to do with the connotation of the word. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. It's your fault.
And because I gotta add a little asshole.
You can't help yourself.
Yeah. So I did used to tell people, if you like it, I love that for you. Not me, but for you. I would never say I love that for you to somebody and mean that in not a sarcastic way.
Because I'm not like that,
I would just say, I love that. Or that's dope. Or cool. Or something. I wouldn't just be like, oh, I love that for you.
See, I wouldn't say it like that. See how tone is everything? I wouldn't say it like that.
I wouldn't say that unless I specifically only love that for you.
No,
if
that's
I
not
wouldn't
what
want
that
that,
means.
I understand that. I'm just saying for me, if I wouldn't want that shit for myself either, I love that for you. Like somebody that goes and has kids. I love that for you. I don't want that shit. I would hate that for me, but I love it for you. And I mean that wholeheartedly.
Like, good for you.
I ain't even being sarcastic. I do love that for you.
Not for me.
I would hate it for me. That's what I love that for you means to me.
But again, it could be positive. It depends on who's saying it.
Yeah,
depends on the context.
Because like I just said, I could say that to somebody and mean it wholeheartedly. But if I do say that to somebody, they should know I would hate it for me.
That's not how everybody use it. That's how you use it.
But I love it for you. You have all of that. Same thing with love. That's why people, I tell them I love them with the love of Jesus.
They're like, girl, what?
I don't love you. I love you with the love of Jesus because he said we should love everyone.
You didn't even have to say that shit. It was so negative. Why you done brought Jesus to your mess?
Because Jesus does say we should love everyone. So I have
that is your way to say I feel obligated to feel some way towards you.
So that is the amount of love that I start with everybody. Now, personally, do I love you? I don't even know you. But I love you with the love of Jesus.
My phrase is respect is earned, is given and then earned. And that's what it is. It's given it first. Till you do something stupid, then I take it the fuck away.
Yeah, you have to keep it.
Yeah. It's given and then it has to be earned. Mm-hmm. So
anyway.
That's the same thing. You just being messy.
I don't see what's so messy about that. I would love it if somebody told me they love me with the love of Jesus. That's all the love I need.
You know good and well can't nobody on this earth love you like Jesus.
At least they try. Hey, A for effort. Which effort is EFFORT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then why is it A for effort?
You know, A for because you tried so hard.
Yeah, but
we all know participation don't equal A's. A's comes from excellence, not from participation.
Right. And sometimes your effort is still a D grade.
That's what it is.
You got to put forth a little more effort then, I guess. But anyway, we got some goodness. We got some questions.
Yay, questions.
From the audience.
Yes. Questions.
Jay done knocked every day.
I sure did. We'll pick it up. I'm scared. I was scared if I picked it up, I'd knock it over again.
Well, it's over on my side, so it makes sense.
I said, I'm not even going to go down this
wormhole. Assuming back.
And I mess it up trying to put it back and knock everything the hell over.
So I got 3 questions that was sent to us in Discord. If you're not in a Discord, you need to join
the after party.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Baby, do your thing. Right with me. You're laughing at me. You doing the same body roll.
Shut up. Because I didn't notice that I did.
how I rub off on you every day.
Bad influence. That's what she is. Anywho, it's called the after party. I thought I had removed all the links to it because I wanted to like redo it.
But she didn't.
But I guess I didn't. And we had some people, we had one new person join, and she has been a time.
And I'm here and I seen them. I'm sorry.
Jade is funny. But she has some questions for us because she just discovered the AGP. And she, has some suggestions, which we keep asking everybody for suggestions, but nobody sends us suggestions. So we appreciate her for sending us questions. Mm-hmm. So we are going to answer some of her questions.
Yeah. What she got?
Now.
Give me what you got.
Her force. Okay, so this one was a good one.
Yes.
Okay, so her first one, and honestly, we might not get through all of these because you know how me and Jade are.
We wander.
I had to paraphrase it, but is your partner's family obligated to tell you if they have a secret, such as like they got kids, they cheating, etc.? Like if you and the family are close.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the example she gave. Like if they're doing something like they got a secret like that, is their family obligated to tell you as the spouse, even though y'all are close?
How I feel about it is once y'all became married, that spouse is they family too.
True.
So you should be telling them. Matter of fact, their spouse should have told them before they got married, but I digress.
Okay.
But I feel like y'all all family now. Like once they got married, it's not separate family anymore. Y'all all family now.
What about the case of cheating?
Somebody better tell. Somebody gotta tell.
So, okay.
Like if, I got my sister Mo. Love Mo.
Yeah.
If Mo got married and I figured out she was holding around her husband, who I genuinely liked, I tell on her ass. I sure would. I tell right on that hoe. See, because I feel like quit being a coward about it. If you don't want to be with somebody, then just don't. Don't waste people's time.
I think I would have the same mentality about that I have about if my friend was cheating.
Now, if I tell you and you get mad, I done said my piece, be mad. I don't got time trying to convince you. He wouldn't do that. Okay. I done told you. You don't got to believe me. Just know I told you.
Well, here's my stance. And we talked about that before, like in the case of friendships. If, like, you're the only one I can use because you're the only person that I know that's married. Let's say you were cheating on Victor. I'm not going to tell him Victor.
That ain't the same as family, though.
Okay, well,
because you my friend. You don't have no alliance to Victor. You my friend.
Okay, well, let's say you were my sister and you were cheating on Victor and I'm cool with Victor. I'm still not telling Victor. That ain't got shit to do with me.
Oh, girl, I would tell. Ooh, I tell. But I said
I would tell you the same thing I would tell my friend. Don't get me involved in your shit.
As long as you still cool with them, they gonna get you involved. They gonna lie on your ass and tell you.
And I'm gonna make sure if you were my sister, I'm gonna make sure to tell your ass. Same thing I would tell you as a friend. The first time Victor ass come asking me something about you supposed to be with me and blah, 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 I'm gonna sing like a fucking canary.
I'm telling. I don't care. I'm sick of it. I'm telling. Don't cheat around me because I'm fucking telling.
But I'd definitely be on your ass like, you shouldn't be doing it.
Don't cheat around me because I'm fucking telling.
Well, maybe I'm just not a good person.
In that scenario where she was like, where y'all all real cool.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, but again, like I said, once they became a spouse, that's your family too. Y'all all family now. There ain't no separate nothing. Y'all all family now.
I also view that differently too. It depends on how close we are.
That's why I said in the scenario they close.
Yeah. Now if we ain't that close,
if we distant and we don't talk like that, I don't think I'm gonna say nothing. Yeah. To be honest with you. But if I view us as family and friends,
now would I probably wouldn't just outright be like, "Hey, this person cheating on you," but
I would drop hints.
Yeah, I would probably try to drop hints. To be like, so that you can kind of figure it out on your own. Because I'm like,
hey.
So many relationships end because one person is trying to do the right thing and tell the person that's being cheated on that they being cheated on. And I'm just like, I ain't got time for it. I got my own shit to do.
You know the mental state of your friend. You know which friends you can tell the truth to.
This is episode 1 all over again with the girl code thing.
I'm telling you, you know who is going to be smart enough to pick up on the information and move accordingly, and who is going to deflect and blame you so they don't have to look into their relationship. You know what type of friend you got.
I would secretly be hoping that I saw them at some place.
So I can take a picture.
So that I can call the spouse and be like, hey, where's what's his name? And then they could tell me. I'm like, I don't think they where they told you they gonna be.
Seeing. Like, I wouldn't even call. Seeing.
You might want to check. Does he know a blonde chick?
I ain't doing all that. I ain't got time for this clue. Here's a picture, bitch. Do with it what you will. You didn't get it from me. Do with it what you will. See, and that's the thing.
If you gotta say you didn't get it from me, stay out of it. Because they gon' say where they got it from.
And then I'm like, yeah, it was me.
Then why tell them you didn't get it from me anyway?
I feel like I should say it because you don't give a damn if you know it's for me.
Right. If that's the case, put them on 3-way. Hey, just so you know.
I miss those days.
You can still do 3-way?
I'm saying I miss people doing it. The 3-way gang attack.
The 3-way when you didn't know somebody was on 3-way? The
gang attack. It's always one person completely oblivious that there's another bitch on the line.
You remember picking up a phone when somebody else was on it? You try to do it.
And they know.
Because a lot of times you can hear it click when somebody picked up. So you have to pick it up real slowly and hope they in the middle of talking.
Here's what I would do. So I would put the receiver down, pick it up. Mm-hmm. And then I wait till they laughing. Like, I timed it perfectly. I wait till they
Yep. And just be listening. I've listened to so many of my brother's conversations on the phone. And yeah.
I dropped in on my sisters. Wasn't nothing good happening.
No, it wasn't nothing good.
But that's because they smart enough to know they at home. Anybody could walk in at any time and hear your conversation.
I got a picture of me holding a wireless house phone, just sitting there taking a picture with like one of those cameras that you have to wind up. I was like, God, I'm old.
You know, when I see them wearing our club clothes is vintage.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's vintage. I was like, Deb, I know not.
I be both happy and kind of like not embarrassed, but happy and sad. Happy because I'm like, great, fashion from when I was a kid.
You know they bringing back the green military jacket, bitch.
I'm like,
bitch,
great.
That made my soul happy. I said, yes, the camo jacket is back.
I'd be like, great. Some of the fashion from when I was a kid or growing up is back. But then at the same time, I'd be like, wait, am I that old?
Yes,
fashion from when I was
cycle. Yeah.
It's like,
you know, I want them to bring back the bodycon dress. Everybody looked good in a bodycon.
I love a good bodycon.
They need to bring that shit back.
I mean, you see the wide leg pants is back. I mean, I had just got on the skinny leg jeans kick.
Girl, I'm wearing them now. I don't give a damn.
It took me forever. Do you know that I was one of those people that was like, I will never wear skinny jeans?
Why? Were you just trying to, I'm against the machine? Or did you just not like them?
Both, actually. One, it wasn't that I didn't like skinny jeans. One, it was against the machine, which is also why it took me so long to watch Walking Dead, because everybody was watching. I was like, fuck that. Everybody's watching. I don't want to watch it. But
I did that with Game of Thrones.
I did it with Game of Thrones too. But I tried to, but when I did wear skinny jeans, and this could just be a Jocelyn thing, but I have big feet.
Yeah, they make your feet like clown feet.
I was like, skinny jeans just make my feet look like clown feet.
That's a valid point. That is a very valid point.
So I would never wear them.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
But then eventually I started going to get clothes, and more wide leg pants was gone, boot cut pants was gone. I'm like, all they have is fucking skinny jeans.
You know where the boot cuts was at?
Where?
Old Navy.
You know, I've never been
Girl,
an
I
Old
love the
Navy
Navy,
person.
and I don't want to hear no Navy blasphemy.
Oh, who said there was going to be some Old Navy blasphemy?
People hate the Navy, and I don't know what the Navy
I mean, I don't particularly
has
care for
done
it.
to any. First of all, I love them. I love the kids' clothes. I love the women's clothes, the athleisure. I love all of Old Navy.
It ain't never been for me.
Well, that's because
I love that for you.
always dressed like somebody mama, even before I had kids.
Well, like I said, I love that for you.
Don't be using that shit negatively.
I mean that in the most
you know
positive
what?
way.
And you talk shit, but I bet you the Navy got some shit that'll look real good on you.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying
Navy
I don't
ain't that different than Torrid, and people don't want to hear that conversation either. Except Navy a little bit cheaper, but Torrid got really good pants.
Torrid does have really. That's the only place I get my jeans from.
They got really good pants. I ain't gonna shit on them.
They're expensive.
I can't fit them no more, but they
girl,
got good pants.
You could barely fit them then.
And I was still in there. I was the size 10. I needed to go inside.
Did she tell? Okay, so we go into a Torrid, right?
Yeah.
So that this woman can get some panties. Why? This woman thought she would be able to find panties for her ass in Torrid.
No, it was worse. It wasn't even Torrid. I think it was.
No, it was Torrid.
No, it was like Lane Bryant. No one Lane Bryant. It was that other store.
No, it was Torrid.
Was it a Torrid?
It was a Torrid. We had went into multiple stores, but we definitely went into Torrid. So
is that the one where that lady ignored me and went right to you and asked you what you was looking for?
Yes, and I understand why she ignored your ass.
She was like, "Oh, you must be her friend, and y'all just perusing."
Yes, you're here for the moral support while she buy big people clothes. Like, and I'm just like, this woman went into Torrid looking for panties.
She
went into a plus. Let's be for real. Torrid is a plus size store.
I seen was a sign that said 10 for 35 panties. I said, "Bitch, what?" And took my ass inside. I didn't even pay attention to what store. I said 10 for 35. And so I went inside my cheap ass. Of course I went inside. You can't be 10 for 35.
I'm sure Victoria had a similar.
No, they should be 5 for 35, 7 for 35, not 10 for 35.
Speaking of Vicky, I was cleaning out closets and shit. Prepping rooms for having floors done and shit.
Yeah.
Why I find like an old tote from like when I first moved here and I was smaller, and every single piece of undergarments came from Victoria's Secret.
I bet they was cute too. Too bad.
They were cute as hell, and I looked at all that shit and I said, "You son of a bitch! You know damn well you can't fit none of that shit anymore."
You mad at it like it did something to you.
I'm mad at myself.
You like, damn.
I said, those were the good old days. I found lingerie. I found bras and panties. I was just like, you can't fit not a single bit of any of that shit.
You know what? I found something like that, but with my before I had kids shit. And I went to try to put that shit on. When I tell you my body ate that shit, like I literally said, where the fuck it go? Because my body
I would never try that shit on now. I would never try that shit on right now.
I knew I couldn't fit the shit.
That's exactly why I would never try it on.
It was an extra small. I knew I couldn't fit that shit.
I got a funny story, and at least it's funny to me.
What is it?
It was from when I was a kid, right?
What you do?
My mama had an instance where I guess she found some old clothes and thought she could fit it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She went in her room to try this dress on. And I'm sitting in the living room. I think me and my sister-in-law were there. And then all of a sudden, we hear her calling for us to
she
come
was
in
stuck,
the room.
Wasn't she?
And I'm sorry to the audio people, but when we opened her room, though, she was like this. She got it on, but couldn't get it off.
That's exactly how I was in that fucking Princess Peach outfit. I was like, man.
And when you was telling me that, that's all I was envisioning was when my mama did that.
And I was stuck. I was just like this. Like, oh, no.
So we had to help her out of the dress. It was after, because me and my sister-in-law, we died laughing. We thought it was the funniest damn thing.
It was not, your mama was mad. It was not funny.
Nobody tell her to go try that little ass dress on. Although, I will be honest, I've almost had those moments in this house by myself, and then I'd be like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Ain't nobody.
Nobody's here to help you.
Rolling on the floor.
Zephyr can't pull it off of me. So, yeah, man, so much stuff happens in this house when I'm by myself. I don't know what's going to happen as I get older.
Girl, you going to have a nurse come in and check on your ass.
Ugh, it's hot as hell. Anyway.
It's not hot. I'm comfy.
Here's the second question. What do we both do for self-care?
Well, I used to get my nails done.
You did. You were the nail done person.
Sad I can't do that no more.
And to me, getting my nails done is not what I consider self-care. I honestly don't even like getting my nails done.
I like facials. I like mani-pedis.
I don't care for none of that. You know, I just got to the point where I actually consider getting my hair retied as self-care.
Girl, it is.
To me, it's not. Well,
it's taking care of your hair.
It is taking care of my health, but it's also not something. It's, you know how self-care is something that people get some kind of joy out of, like relaxation and stuff like that. I didn't get that. I don't get that
from
your
hair being done.
Yeah, I didn't get that from getting my hair done. I didn't get that from getting my nails done. It was just like, to me, it seemed more like a chore. It's an upkeep that I have to keep up with.
You don't have to.
And a lot of times I chose not to because I didn't see it as self-care. But now my hair retie, I love going to get my hair retie done, especially when she pulls out the little scalp massager thing. I'd be like, oh, like, I love it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't really do much for self-care. Like, I will veg out on like TV for the most part.
That ain't self-care, girl.
I have hobbies.
Yeah, you do have a lot of hobbies, actually.
I have hobbies, like I just picked back up crocheting.
My back itch,
which allows me to turn my brain off. Then got the art. Then there's something else. What's my other hobby? Getting on people's nerves, really.
You got the art, you got the crochet, you got all the shit for the podcast.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily consider the stuff for the podcast to be a hobby.
Why not?
Tax purposes? I don't know.
Try to think, no, it's the crochet. It's the art. What is the other thing?
Baking used to be my hobby. I like to read.
Yeah.
Some days out, road trips are my thing. I love to do a quick day trip somewhere. And I do that quite a bit, especially when it's warm outside.
Which means it's almost your time again.
It's almost my time, and I can't wait.
Next week's gonna be in the 60s.
I know, I saw that. I'm already thinking about next weekend. What do you want to do? Because I can't do anything this weekend because they're going to be in my house all weekend.
And it's Valentine's Day weekend. Don't go out.
I don't give a damn about Valentine's Day.
I'm just saying, don't go out. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, it is. But next weekend, I'm like, oh, I can actually go somewhere and like do something. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm definitely getting on somebody's road. On the road again.
I don't even know what song you sing at your house.
Just can't wait to get on the road again. I don't know the whole song. That's all I know.
Who was who at the it was like and they in the car?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, what self-care stuff do you do?
Mainly the manis, the patties, the facials I do whenever I gotta find a new person.
Okay.
The facials, of course, my my every 3 to 4 weeks haircut. Well, 2 weeks is too soon for me. It gives me bumps on the back of my neck. I gotta push it to 3. My skin too sensitive.
If y'all know anybody in the Indianapolis area that does manis and patties, that's good.
Yeah, I can't do those. Well, I can do a patty.
Send them our way because apparently Jay's looking for her.
I really want a good person to give me a good facial. I ain't had a good facial.
You know, the person that does my eyebrows, don't look at them now because she ain't did them in a while because I ain't been to it because it's winter. She does facials.
Because I'm like,
I'm actually have her do my eyebrow tinting.
Ooh, tell me how that go, because I've been thinking about that.
Jay, you crack me up.
What?
You and your eyebrows, I swear.
You know I ain't got none.
What I want to start doing for self-care, I just don't know because it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start doing at least once a month a massage.
I don't get shit for massages. People love them.
Dude,
I don't get no pleasure from them motherfuckers. None.
Maybe you just ain't had the right one.
I just like, well, I don't want strangers touching me.
Oh, see.
It's always too hard or too soft. It's never what I need.
But you're supposed to tell them.
And I do, and they adjust, and I still don't like it. I'm not going no more.
I will. I've had a massage. I used to have a membership to Massage Envy, but I didn't. You know, you get what you expect from a chain. I'll say that. Oh wait,
they are a chain.
You get what you pay for when it's from a chain. So that should tell you what I think about the quality.
I know ain't no better one than the ones that be at bougie hotels. I don't know who they employ.
But, and that's what happened. I did a solo spa weekend to Louisville, Kentucky, and stayed at the Omni. It was expensive as fuck, which is why I'm like, I don't know if I can actually do this, but I want to. But I did a facial and I did a deep tissue massage. I didn't give a fuck about the facial, to be honest. But that massage, the way I fell asleep on that damn table.
Yeah, I don't want that massage. I want the facial.
And I don't know what the hell she did, but she cleared out my sinuses too. Because when she was working on like my back and everything.
Lymph.
When she was working on my back and everything, nose just started running. And she had to like give me tissue because it just kept running. And I was just like, I promise I'm not sick. I'm like, I just have allergy and sinus problems. And for whatever reason, this is the time where it just was like, all right, we're going to empty out everything. But it was the best massage. It was better than the massage that I got at French Lick, which is like a 5-star.
Very fancy place.
Yeah, definitely can't afford that place. Been there one time. But yeah, we might be lacking in the self-care department.
Well, I'm with you. One, it's wintertime. That's a
I don't
big
go nowhere
factor.
In the winter. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, if it is the winter time,
I'm ugly. Don't expect to see me cute.
I wasn't even gonna say that. Just expect not to see me.
And when you do, it's gonna be a little rough, and that's fine. You know, I talk a lot of shit. I look the same in the fucking summertime. I just be talking shit.
That's why I'm like, I
have different clothes on,
right?
But that's about no, because
we both have our
where
days.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Some days I'm real keen. The worst part is nothing when I'm recording, so I know y'all don't believe me.
And that's fine too. But I just. Yeah, we're apparently lacking in the self-care department. So if y'all got some recommendations for us, like, what
is recommends?
I don't know. That's what came out, so I went with it. If y'all got some recommendations for us, definitely shoot them our way, because I'm looking because my new job is a little more stressful than my last one. And that's what made me have the idea of doing a massage, because I'm like, if I'm going to have this much stress, I need something.
What, you gonna book a monthly massage?
That's what I want to do, but like I said,
you gotta find the right place.
Not only do I have to find the right place, but it's expensive.
Yeah, facials are a little cheaper. They're not cheap, but they're cheaper than a good massage.
And I'm sorry, I don't have just like
facial like $120. Like, it's not out of this world expensive.
Like, I'm spending enough money. Everybody seems to want Jocelyn's money, and Jocelyn also wants Jocelyn's money.
Isn't that everybody's problem?
So I'm like, yeah, my boss actually said that, talking about one of the clients, talking about, they want more money. And I said, don't we all?
Get in line, bud.
Like, we all want more money.
The same 3 people taking it all. Get in line.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so here's a fun one that she had.
Yeah.
It's about physical challenges.
Mm.
So, like, let's say like obstacle course type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to know how we think we would do as a team for physical challenges.
I think we will be cool at first, and then we both will get sick of doing it.
I think we'd be cool at first too, but I don't think that we would fail because we got sick of doing it. I think it's because, like, let's say like we had to like do a obstacle course. I think both of us would just take off, just full speed ahead, and then 2 seconds into it, we can be like, all right, I'm tired now. I gave.
That's what I mean by being sick of it. Like,
okay,
we would
like
be
I gave everything I had when we started.
And now this is why I do the fun 5Ks, like the donut judge me 5K, where they give you a donut as you do the 5K. Or like the beer one where it's literally stations where you get beer on the walk, or the Easter ones where you literally pick up candy and shit. Like,
now, y'all, this is the same woman that sent me a text like maybe a month or two ago, talk about some. Hey, you want to do the "Do We Still Got It" challenge? And I'm like, what's that? She's like, oh, that's where you run full speed just to see if you still got it. And I'm like, I had to actually message her and say, Jay, I never had it. So, no. I
thought it'd be fun.
Which, that's a lot. I played softball at one point, so I had to at the very least know how to run a little bit. But it wasn't fun. I
didn't say the challenge was fun. I said the challenge was called "Do You Still Have It?" Not "Are you ready to have fun?" That is not what I said.
I was just thinking, like, how long do we? Okay, so if we were to actually do that,
it's like for 10 seconds. Ain't nothing crazy.
Oh, just to see how far you can run in 10 seconds.
Just see how fast you can run, not how far. Okay. How fast. It's late now. The TikTok trend way died. That was a long time ago.
About whether the trend is still going or not. If we want to do it, we can do it. But I
now
just
it's
have
cold. There's black ice. It's dangerous now at this point.
We can do it in like the spring or summer. I just have to prepare these.
We got to stretch and shit.
Yeah, these knees. You know, I've been out of high school for over 20. No, this makes 20 years this year.
I graduated 15, 16 years ago. Yeah, this year will make 16 years ago that I graduated.
This year makes 20 for me. And that was the last time that I ran for something that wasn't to save my own life.
When is the last time like I just was running? Oh, no, when I had a damn toddler. Because kids,
they'll make you run.
Them little legs be fast. But
you know what I do want to do?
What?
There's two things. One is the thing, I think I mentioned this on the podcast before. I do want to do the thing where you get into like the Velcro suit and you run and jump on the trampoline, you jump on the wall and you get stuck to the wall.
You and your obsession with being just suited and booted. It's just.
I always thought that would be so much fun, just because I think you're supposed to see how high you can jump.
Yeah, and they Velcro.
And then you are the Velcro. Up there, you just stuck. I think it would be so funny.
Where would you even do that shit at?
I don't know, but I want to find it.
Probably in Chicago.
Probably. But the other thing I want to do is the thing, you know, that they got the balls that you can get in.
The hamster balls.
Yeah. And you just run around and you bump against each other.
I think somebody got really injured from doing that.
I think that would be so. In fact, that's what I had wanted to do with my backyard, was to put a fence around it and then buy a couple of them and then have friends come over and we just all get in them. But
where can we do that here? I feel like I've seen that done here. I don't know where.
One thing I want to do that I think would be so much fun, like to celebrate my birthday or whatever, is to get, you know, all 5 of my friends and we go to a park.
Yeah.
And we just play all the games that we used to love playing when we was a kid.
Here's the problem with that.
What?
We gonna get tired real quick.
Well, we're adults. We can take a
Miss
break.
Mary Mac.
All dressed in black.
With silver
But I'm talking about like
I
tag.
know.
Now, of course, we can't play the games.
I
all the
wonder if I
games.
could still double dutch.
I never could double dutch unless I was standing in there. I could not jump in. I would be standing there forever. Like,
You just gotta jump in.
Okay.
You just gotta go.
No, because the only thing my brain is saying is, what if your ass get hit with that fucking rope
And you can and it hurts. Yes, you can and it hurts. Especially remember those little ones that had the little plastic around it?
Well, we can't play all the games from when I was younger because Jay has never heard some of them, like Whoopin' Mama. She was like, y'all ass ain't gonna never.
They were crazy ass fucking games.
Yeah, we played that in I know I played it in elementary school, Whoopin' Mama. Where you had the mama and then you had all the kids. The kids was bad. And so the mama had a belt and she was gonna whip the kids. And the kids run. If she catch you, you get a whooping.
That's called fucking tag.
Duh.
Elaborate tag.
But we also got to act like we was whooping somebody's ass.
And I wouldn't like that for me.
I thought it was fun. So I think that would be fun. Anywho.
Yeah, that.
Whatever. Just shoot down my dreams.
Girl, these pants is high too. What's going on?
I don't think you know how tall your pants should be.
It's also because I'm sitting down. Because when I'm standing up, they are in the right place.
Well, you wasn't standing up that last time.
Here.
I mean, you wasn't sitting down the last time.
Those were Capris.
Those were not Capris.
Those were sold as Capris to me.
Okay, so you got scammed.
No, I think I should have got petite Capris.
Whatever. Anywho, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. Hopefully y'all rocked with us the whole time. We didn't, nothing we did was off-putting. What
was you doing?
Did I get cross-eyed or something?
Girl, never mind. We wrapping up. Just.
I was looking at my hair. Sorry, ADHD.
Like we own.
I'm blaming everything on ADHD.
We own the damn camera. I said, what this girl doing over there?
I'm looking at my hair.
We was wrapping up. You couldn't have waited.
And I was still wrapping. I was talking, wrapping it up. See, this is the shit I have to deal with. I was just minding my own black business, looking at my hair while saying, I hope y'all enjoyed listening and watching this show. That's it.
Sorry, audio listeners. You can't see what she doing.
But you know what you can? You can go to YouTube and watch it if you want to. Then you can see what I was doing. I don't think it was that big a deal.
Do both.
Whatever. Anywho.
Whatever's clever. You remember that?
Yes. Anywho. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and
share
on YouTube and on the audio platforms. If you shall please make sure you are liking, commenting, rating, and reviewing there. Share those as well because I believe that is an option. I'm not sure, but I think it is.
Yes, please.
I saw we had 4 or 5 reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please, if people really want to help us out, please make sure you are reviewing and rating us there.
Rate us high too.
I mean, of course, we want all 5 stars. And then just leave a comment and say, you know what, if you ain't rocking with them, then you just lame. Because we the best. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
We the best.
Who? DJ Callout?
Yeah.
Anywho, make sure you are rating, reviewing, and sharing on the audio platforms as well, like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Audible. Pretty much anywhere you can listen to
anywhere you can
podcast,
stream.
iHeart, all those places. And with that, we will see you guys next week. Deuces.
Bye, friends.